All right. I don't know if this is going to work, but we're going to try it again. We're going to do it till we get it right because this is the pre show. And you know what? Typically, what I say is that sometimes you just got to roll with it because it's the pre show. It's not going to be a polished show, it may not be the best show, but it is indeed the pre show. And you're joining me right now. Thank you so much, comic book community. It has been a long day, and I've been booted from the internet more than once, but we do have some people joining, so that's a good sign. We got Chris Winsky here. We got Geeks, Drinks, and Comics. He said, hey, let's hope it works this time. I am crossing my fingers. We have a sub from BJ Walker 1371. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining. This is going to be a really short video. Um, it is really late. It's 10 o'clock. I've been editing since 3, pretty much. What we have here is, I hope that worked. I was using some headphones. Let me know how my audio sounds. That'd be really helpful. I'd appreciate that. Brett Heisart, good to see you. And New Comic Smell, I like that name. Good to see you here. Angel F, thank you so much. All right, cool. Maybe that sounds better. I hope it does. And John's Comics with Kids, one of my moderators, thank you so much for joining. Anyways, I'll jump into it. Thank you everyone for joining me today. It has been a long day. I live in the Pacific Northwest, specifically up in Washington, way up north in the country, and it is supposed to be a really bad snowstorm today. Woke up and it was snowing. Actually, after the top 10 list, after we filmed it last night, Russ and I at around, I think we finished up at like 1. He's like, yeah, I don't think we're gonna be able to go through this collection that I got this weekend because it's supposed to be like 6 to 8 inches of snow tomorrow and then all week, which I didn't even realize that was the case because if you didn't know, I've been just bagging and boarding comics this whole week basically, and like getting things ready for the mail call and getting orders shipped, trying to get caught up on giveaways and things like that. And Slav is actually in India with his brother. For those of you who don't know, he's the editor and producer who helps me with all the production. He's like my right-hand guy when it comes to actually making the content. He's not on camera as much, but he had an opportunity to go on a journey with his brother for the month, and he's like, Tom, I know things are popping on the channel, but I have this opportunity to go to India with my brother. And I'm like, dude, you gotta go. Just go. That sounds amazing. So he's over there. I posted some stuff on Instagram. Shout out to Slav, who's gonna watch this over in India. Hope you're having a really good time. And to Wolf, it's good to see you guys having a good time. And I'm excited to hear about the journey while you're over there. But he's gone, so I am editing on the videos myself this week. And with the snowstorm, unfortunately, Ryan had to like stay at his work overnight because he couldn't drive and he couldn't drive out. So it's been kind of been a ruckus. So anyways, it delayed my editing today. I didn't get to the video until like 3 o'clock because I had to go to the store. There was no milk, like at the grocery store. There's like no dairy. There's barely any water bottles because everybody around here's having to buy it all, preparing for the blizzard that's supposed to be the worst since before I moved here. So anyways, I had to get things figured out because we tend to lose power out here, and I can tell you there's nothing worse than being mid-edit after like 4 or 5 hours and then power outage. And I'm working on a desktop. And yeah, all right, where's the nearest Starbucks? Can I hook up my desktop at a Starbucks? Will their internet work? Like, that's the kind of stuff that goes through my head. So I have been working to get this video out all day, and I'm super excited to do it because it's finished. I just have to push publish. And you know what? We have a CBSI top 10 list video for you. And CBSI posted it already. Great post. Thank you so much to both Bens, to AKA Mr. Bolo, great, for getting us the info and for putting together such great content for us. I think this is a fun video to edit. I had fun editing this video. Russ and I had a good time going over some of these comics, some surprises on there, and some stuff that's going to be really fun for you guys to listen, to talk to. Actually, let me rephrase that. I'm super excited to see your guys's, to get your feedback on some of these books. Anyways, I would probably end the pre-show here. I wanted to come here and just say, you know what, thank you again to Beyond Blast Doors. We have Ramiro Ortiz, Spacey Casey joining. Thank you so much again to John for helping out with the, oh, and Bueller's joining the feed too. Um, the comic chief, oh wow, so many people here. That's so cool. So last minute. I typically go live at like 3 o'clock and we pack the house and I wasn't expecting much here. It's like 10 o'clock, it's 1 o'clock on the East Coast. So anyways, I wanted to just let you guys know the video's coming out. And then I also, as Bueller just said, he reminded me. I actually forgot. Bueller, you straight up reminded me. But it's 1 year. 1 year as of today. Like in 2 hours, it's a year and a day since I posted my first YouTube video. And Bueller reminded me today. We were chatting on the phone. He said congrats because he posted his first video within, I think, what is it, Bueller, like within a week? Within a week of ours, like we're a week apart. So yeah, it kind of got me all, because I'm mid-edit, so I'm definitely like, when I'm in edit mode, I'm basically like a computer. Click here, C, V, moving, editing, music, all this kind of stuff. Cha-ching, did I remember this? Is this the right price? Oh, this picture could be better. Photoshop. I'm doing that kind of stuff. And then Bueller just like slowed me down for a sec, and I'm like, holy smokes. I need to come on here. I need to say thank you to the community. Holy smokes, this has been the best year of my life, like straight up. I'm doing the funnest thing I've ever done. I'm creating. I never thought I would be good at creating. I used to like draw as a kid and not be any good at it, and I'm still terrible at it. And to think that, oh, I play a lot of music, but I'm not very good at that either. But it's like, hey, I like edit videos now, and I learn about comics, and it's fun. I'm creating, I'm having fun, and it's the best job I ever had. And I get to do it with my best friends and my family. And yeah, and I can do it because of the community. And I appreciate every single one of you guys. I say that a lot, but I really do. And the whole team does. And it's been a really, really great year. And I'm excited for what's to come. And I wanted to say thank you to Russ Bright, Milgy Comics, my homie, sensei, my brother. He's his family, and he got me into, he was like my first like real dealer, like comic dealer. Sounds almost sounded bad. He's like, he's my first like actual comic dealer. Like I remember him being like, getting a text, and he's like, yo, I got some graded Invincible comics. Would you be interested? And I'm like, hell yeah, I really want to collect Invincible comics because I just read the trade. And it was like, that's like started our relationship like a decade ago. He sold me my first Key Hellboy book. And then Ryan, the worst teller I've ever hired at the bank. That guy was terrible, terrible at the bank, and he'll tell you too. But one of my best friends, and probably one of the coolest memories from the bank that I have still. And we get to chat about Silver Surfer and Infinity Gauntlet every week, and we like geek out about comic books that we put on the TV, and we analyze the panels and just have a good time. And we do it. We've been doing it like for a year, like just all of a sudden, he's like one of my best friends now. I mentioned that Slav is in India, but Slav, I met, and some of you may have already heard this story, but in a condensed version, I couldn't figure out how to edit a video properly. And I was going nuts, and I couldn't get my first video out because I was a perfectionist trying to make content, and I'm still trying to make that content that I envisioned in my head a year ago, and I still can't do it. I don't know if I'll ever be able to do it, but I'm still striving for that next level, But a year ago, I was hitting a brick wall because I didn't know how to do any of this. And I posted a Craigslist ad, and this guy gave me a call, and his name was Slav, and he moved up from Moscow 2 years ago, and he's a drone pilot. Like, he flies drones above buildings in Seattle and gets pictures for real estate agents and stuff. And he's like, I can teach you how to edit a video. What do you do? And I'm like, I talk about comic books. So he's been now my best friend over this last year as well. And we've been making videos ever since. You guys all know my dad, of course. And is there really much to say about your dad? He's my best friend growing up, got me into everything I'm into, and I'm basically him. And then Erin, of course, one of my best friends. She's, gosh, like so much to say about Erin. Has helped so much with everything from this entire, like everything with this channel that you don't see. Erin's likely the person who's doing it, and the support and just being part of the show, and just an amazing member of the channel, and a friend to everybody. And really just like so smart and just such a talent, and is super excited that she's part of the community as well, and not just listing comics and collecting and stuff. So, and then last but not least, Jeff Itkin, the Golden Age Guru, the newest member of the show. It was so cool to get a chance to have him join the show 6 months ago, kind of out of the blue. I reached out to him and said, "Hey, man, I think you got to be on the show. Like, we got to do it." And he's like, "Really? Okay." And since then, that was it. And we're going to New York. We're going to California, where he's teaching me gold. I'm learning about all these comic books. I'm like, it's such a great experience. But anyways, I wanted to just come on the mic, say thank you again to the community. Thank you to my team, my family, my friends. And yeah, what a year. Great, really good year. And what a good way to start out this next year of the Bags and Boards show than with a top 10 list, some hot comic books, some fun stuff. I think it's some fun stuff. I could talk about Aquaman, and I could talk about, what else do we talk about? We talk about Dolphin. We talk about some random indie titles, which I'm pretty interested in myself, and doing some giveaways. Anyways, it's pretty cool. Anyways, I'm gonna say thank you again to some peeps here in the chat. Thank you to Comic Chief, Yancey Street Gang. Oh, so good to see you. Thank you for your support. Oh my gosh, and how can I forget? Oh, wow, my gosh. We gotta rewind, gotta pull a, I was gonna make a reference to Office, but I think I've done too many of those. I have to say a huge thank you to so many people, like specifically in the community, in the YouTube community here. Bueller, like for real, thank you so much. You have been such a awesome new friend to make when starting this creative process. And thank you for always being a resource and bouncing ideas off of me, with me. And I'm excited to start a new show with you, and we're gonna do it till we're dead, man. We're gonna make a really cool comic book show, and people are gonna watch it every week, and we're gonna make it really cool. I'm excited to do that. John's Comics with Kids, Kate and Charlie, you guys are awesome. Your guys' support has helped me like stay motivated for real, seeing you guys chat about comics and how excited you are with like the content I make. Sometimes it's like we get, I'm behind the computer for hours, and I get to the point where I don't even know if it's good anymore. And hearing your guys' feedback and your support, I'm always excited when I get the notification that you guys are going live, and I get to like hang out with such a dope community. I wanted to say also to we got like Simple Man Comics was a really good inspiration at the start of the show. We were watching his stuff and his work with CBSI, and just how he communicated with his community and the kind of content he was providing. He was a really good inspiration for us to like get involved and have the kind of the courage to just like report and try to like just learn about ongoing comics and things like that. Steven over at Gem Manimal, they had me on their show when we had a couple thousand subscribers, and I had requested to be on a handful of shows that weren't much larger than us, and I got turned down a number of times. So it was really cool to get a DM from the leader of the Gempire, the Kingpin, if you would, and to be like, "Yo, you gotta get on the show, man. Everybody's telling me I gotta get Comic Tom on," and I've been on the show twice, and it's really cool. So shout out to him and all the Geminites. I've been a fan from afar, because I'm not a big statue collector, but I'm definitely a big supporter of their show. And I'm sure I'm missing people. Catherine Figures is great. There's a ton of Instagram peeps. And yeah, if I forgot about you, I'm sure I will get a chance in the future to say thank you, because I'm gonna be making more videos, and I got a lot more videos to make. So anyways, thank you to everybody. I'm gonna jump off. I'm gonna post this video, and I'm going to get rolling, because I have another video for you guys tomorrow. Oh yeah, I have a Silver Surfer video for you. I know I'm under the gun. I don't have a whole lot of content made. I'm still like trying to catch up. I'm doing it without an editor for a month. Slav's in India for a month, but I do have some stuff. So I'm gonna be releasing a Silver Surfer video tomorrow. Infinity Gauntlet goodness, and look forward to hearing what you guys think about this video here. Have a great night, and I will. Oh, and let me say goodbye to everybody here. Sorry, I'm used to having the chat a little bit more convenient, and the phone's tripping me up. But we got new comic smell. Um, don't let this distract you from the fact that Turek #1 is the greatest comic book of all time. You just made my night, man. Oh, I love it. Zolo, 120 mil. Hey, Greek Responsible. You too. Aaron, good to see you on here. Thank you for joining. AKA Mr. Bolo. Love Simple Mans. That's my brother in Spick. Oh, AKA Mr. Bolo. CBSI. That's probably someone I really need to thank. See, that's what I'm saying. That's why I had to go through the chat. Guys, it's been hours of editing. I'm so sorry. But AKA Mr. Bolo, who set up the whole relationship with CBSI. Thank you. And Brian, I know he had something to do with it too. But thank you so much for giving us the opportunity. I say this every freaking week in our video, but for real, man. And you know, we're homies. But the opportunity to make to make content with the help of the CBSI crew and the group, the collective, the 3,000 plus members who source information and post, and now we're on Facebook, and that I've been a part of for a while, and have been, you know, part of consuming content on that site for years. To have us get that opportunity to say, yeah, you have the stamp of approval. Make some videos for us. If you like the content, make it. That's cool. You know, we like it. The writers like it. That was one of my favorite moments of this last year, because I remember telling Slav and Russ, and everybody can vouch for this, but I would show them a couple channels, and I'd be like, you know what? Look at this. These guys are doing this, and we could make content like that. We can show off this kind of stuff, and we could make content about this, and we can talk about this. And then I would show, and look at this website. This is CBSI. They pump out really cool information. Like, look at this DCU article, and look at this thing about Mark Jeweler variants, and look at this variant checklist, and look at this top 10 list. We could make video content about that, and who knows, maybe they'll see it. And it took like 2 videos before I got in contact with them, and that changed the channel. Like, straight up, we started making those videos, and our most popular videos, and the support we got from that team is insane. And yeah, they're not a sponsor, nothing like that. Just good people, and we work together to help promote each other, and it's really cool. But anyways, AK Mr. Bolo, shout out to you, man. I'm so happy that you were part of the CBSI crew, and you have helped bring the CBSI brand from Google Plus, which was so amazing and so effective, and so, like, it was such an amazing community, and expanded it to the rest of social. And I'm so excited to see over this next year, as the last phases go through, and the Facebook pages grow, and CBSI continues to grow on Instagram and Facebook with your lead. It's going to be really cool to see just how much more of the community grows themselves, and how many more people are going to start making videos, and how many more people are going to start collecting and researching and writing articles about comic books that we haven't thought about in years, that we potentially would forget about otherwise. It helps empower all those people to be creative, and that's an amazing thing. And I'm proof that that's what's happening. So thank you to you guys and everybody over there, to Topher, to both Bens, and AKA Ebola. I think that's everybody. I hope I didn't miss anybody. Let's see here. Tom Unity, Brett Heisar, I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. I have guys, I went to the post office to drop off mail calls, and there were some concerningly large boxes that were sent, and it's Comic Karma, and I'm like, what are people sending? It's amazing. Okay, I'm excited to see what it is. We're gonna do a Comic Karma soon, but I'm excited to show just like the amazing support. I have these like giant boxes in my house, and I'm like, I have no idea what that is, but I gotta open it up on camera, and hopefully it doesn't, hopefully it's all good. Hopefully it's all good. Knock on wood. All right. Thank you so much for the kind words. Everybody over at the CBSI who are joining me right now, so cool. Let's see here. They definitely mutually love you, Tom. Hey, Comic Chief, that's good. I hope they do, because there's so much love from the team over here. How many Red Bulls today, Tony Fix? Not a whole lot. I actually had this, what is this, bright cider? It's just like apple cider, hard apple cider. I had one of those, and I'm a sparkling water guy. I try to stay hydrated. editing videos, you get sweaty. It's like a sport. You know, you got to dodge, you got to run, you got to stand up, you got to start running in place. It's super cringy. Like I'm making this video right now. All right. Oh, and there's a super chat, Spacey Casey, 101. Thank you. Oh my goodness, that's so kind of you. Thank you so much for supporting the show. And that's not the first one you've done. And to everybody who's helped support the show and who's signed up for the Mystery Mail Call, who buys a Geek Responsibly shirt. Oh my goodness, everybody, you know who you are. It's still amazing. And every day I'm reminded every day because, like, guys, I'm on Insta, I see all the posts, I see all the comments, I read them all, and the support's insane. It's so insane, and it's like, it's the most motivating thing. Like, it's 10:30 at night, and I'm like, you know what? I got another video I want to make. I'm super motivated. Let's do it. And I do it because of you guys. So, all right, officially, this video is over. I appreciate every single one of you, and I will see you very soon. This is the pre-show. Sometimes that's how it goes. And we will see you tomorrow. And we will see you, tomorrow. And we're going to see you right now because we have a top 10 list that you got to go watch that. Go watch it. Oh, no. Not yet. Not yet. See, this is why I was waiting. Because last time I ended the show, I saw there was super chats, and then I felt so bad, and I had to start the next show with super chats. Because we have the Great Legends show saying, thank you for all you do for the comic book community. You inspire people. The Great Legends show. Wow. That is very kind of you. That was some kind words, man. Thank you. Very, very, very nice words. Man, that made my night, man. Thank you so much.